When it's Saturday in C Morning Show, you know that means it's time for you, Masak. Now, in this segment, we'll bring you food references from Nusantara and Southeast Asia to the world. But we will not cook alone, as we'll be joined by Chef Fania Wibisono. Welcome back.
It's nice to be
good
here.
and good to have you back here. So, Chef, what are we actually cooking today? Because here in my hand, I have the final product of the recipe that we're about to cook. And oh my God.
Smells so strong.
Good.
You like
now,
it?
I mean, I like strong smelling food. Like in Southeast Asia, you might have lots of sour food with lots of exotic fruits like, pineapple and stuff.
Durian.
Yeah. So what is this actually?
Okay, so this is from Sichuan, China. We have the spicy and like a stingy taste called mala.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
So
the
this is
Szechuan.
mala, or we call it Sichuan peppercorn.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the raw one. And we're gonna cook fish mala tang. It's a soup fish, but with the mala, so spiciness and lot of herbs. And actually, it's like a hot pot. So you can put anything that you want inside. So you can put like fish, you can put like tofu, you can put like any kind of vegetable inside. As long as you like it, just put it on the hot pot.
So let's say if you have like lots of
Hot pot is like
leftovers,
shabu-shabu, you know,
like
right?
leftovers,
Yes.
you can put it
Yes,
inside.
Exactly.
Oh, love it.
Oh, in Indonesia we call it like sayur lodeh. Where
Sayur lodeh,
everything
yeah.
Just you put it inside.
Sayur
whatever
lodeh,
it is,
sayur
just-
asam.
Yes.
You can actually put everything inside. Okay.
Before we start, I want Hans to taste first the mala that I already
my
cooked.
God.
So this is the raw one.
Oh, this is raw
and
one.
this is the one that already cooked. So you have to try. Okay. First, it's gonna be. Don't be surprised because a lot of things that gonna be happen in your mouth. It's like fireworks there.
Yeah.
If you cannot stand with it, please just don't throw away because they have a lot of people watching you here. So I'm not gonna humiliate you here.
It's a trap.
No, it's not
Okay.
a trap. It's
Okay.
something you should try. But I have the like naturalizer. If
Yeah.
you cannot help with the taste, you just took one cucumber and then bite it. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so be careful. Okay, that's the
So
thing.
I have to chew it.
Chew. Don't just swallow
Okay.
it.
I'll describe the flavor. So the first time you chew into it, it's certainly right off the bat. It's it's striking to your tongue, and suddenly it felt bitter, but the numbness is now starting to kick in. Oh wow!
It's like a lot of ants like biting your
Yeah.
tongue and like walking
At the
around
same
it.
time, but somehow I don't know, but I like this kind of sensation.
You don't eat the cucumber?
Probably.
I'm sorry, I laughed too hard. But I like to see your face. Look
But
at it.
although it's called Sichuan pepper, it's not like that spicy that you get from
Okay.
the chili.
Okay.
Hey, it's nice. I like
It's
it.
good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Everyone like it actually, but this is like I said, like durian and like a lot of dessert food is
Yeah.
love and hate relationship.
Yeah, whether you like it or you hate
don't
it, there's no in
That's
between.
it. Yeah, right.
Okay.
But it's something that you should try because a lot of these Sichuan restaurant everywhere and people sometimes like don't dare to try it, but actually it's a good thing for you to try. But the first that you have to make is the oil because like a lot of Chinese restaurant have a lot of oil inside, so you have to make a strong and a good oil for the base of the soup. So usually when you go to the restaurant or you cook, you can use a lot of oil or light or heavy. They can ask you to choose. If
Yeah.
you like a lot of oil, you can ask a heavy one. And then you need the chili, okay? And you need the mala, and then you're gonna mix together,
Oh,
okay? And the other spices. So we have
what do we have here?
the ginger, and then also we have cardamom and a clove and star anise just a bit. And we have also a regular corn.
Peppercorn.
And this is already the mixed spice that I already used. Like this. Actually, you can just saute here to the oil. But because I'm afraid that the studio will everyone will cough about it. So I just gonna put the hot oil inside like this.
Oh, you can do that.
And then you just mix everything together. Okay, and this is the oil that you have to make. It's up to you. If you want a heavy oil, put a lot of oil. If you want just a light one, just do like this. Okay?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna make the soup base. So the soup base, you're gonna, thank you Hans.
You're
for
welcome.
helping. So this is the one that takes quite a while because you have to make all the broth and all the the flavor of the mala and the chili all become together in the soup because this is the key ingredients, right? So you have to cook maybe like around 45 minutes to make it really infused and
Okay.
the flavor, like everything is in the soup. So I'm just gonna pour this oil here.
So what's in the broth? Is this just water or?
Yes, first water, and then I'm gonna put the green onions and then garlic.
Okay.
And then we have also here you can use dashi if in Japanese, if not just regular fish stock. So say, but have to
fish
be
stock, yes.
Because we're gonna cook the fish. If you're gonna
Yeah.
use the chicken, then you can use the chicken stock.
Actually, you can buy dashi stock
Yes.
in the store. You have the powder.
Yes, exactly.
Powder.
And then you can use any kind of beans that you want,
Yeah, you have string beans.
or you have any kind of beans or any kind of vegetable, and you can use the tofu,
tofu.
or you can use any kind of also noodles or anything that you like. You're just gonna put, like you said, if you have a leftover, you're
Yeah,
just gonna
you can put it
in
inside.
the soup. And I'm gonna put a lot of mala inside. And then after it boiled, you're gonna put this fish, and you can even make it fried fish or boiled fish. It's up to you. But because
Alright.
Indonesian like to have a lot of fried things, so I
Yes.
prefer to use the fried, the gurame fish.
Gurame.
Or even you can use the catfish. You know, catfish is like Indonesia, it's called lele.
Lele.
So you can find it
Ooh.
in a lot of places.
Actually, you have a good nutrition in the catfish. Although you might want to find the catfish looks like not really enticing, but as a matter of fact, it contains
Tastes good.
lots of
Yes.
nutrition and tasty as
And
well.
calcium.
And calcium,
So
right?
a lot of people that are already above 50 and they need like extra calcium, please eat a lot of catfish because it's very good.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Okay, so at the end, you're just gonna put a bit of cornstarch to make it a bit like
Thicker.
thicker than before, but please make sure that you stir it first.
Ooh.
And after it boiled, you can try.
Ah,
It's so nice and so good. Okay, like this. And I'm using a bit of sour vegetable, like you can make it a bit-
preserve, that preserve.
the pickled vegetables. And
pickled vegetables.
it will taste a lot of flavors, spicy, and then tanginess, and also you just have to try. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, you want to try a bit? I think it's already.
I want.
But it's actually better when you like eat it when it's very hot, so you don't taste what you call the stinginess of the mala.
stinginess of mala.
Please try a bit of this. I'm sorry that bowl is too big.
Ah, it's
but you
okay.
can try now.
I don't have any problem as long as it's good. I want to try the soup first.
Yes, please, because the soup is the key ingredients, and you
Yeah.
have to cook it like about 45 minutes until it's really cooked.
Okay, I'm gonna try it now. Ooh,
What do you think?
I like the flavor because it has layers of flavor. Not only it's the tanginess from the mala, but also you have some sourness from the pickled vegetables.
Yes.
And also,
Don't you want to eat the mala again?
I want.
And
I
you know,
want.
it's like a Chinese type of soup. Look, you can see the oil.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like covering all your mouth, not only about the water, but also that's why I make the chili oil first.
Mmm.
How is it if you eat with the fish that you fried, so it's a bit crispy and with the sourness?
Now that you eat it with the fish, it adds more texture to it.
Yes.
And also another layer of flavor, the savory of the fish.
One thing is missing, the hot Chinese rice.
I know the hot steamy rice.
Yeah, and when you eat it in winter time, it's gonna be like fabulous because the hot pot with the hot rice with the mala, it's like it's flavoring all around your mouth.
In Chinese, they call it. There's this one particular dish. They call it 素鸡酸菜鱼. So
You can speak Mandarin very
I do.
exactly.
Yeah, so this tastes
That
like
kind of-
素鸡酸菜鱼.
Yes, exactly. This is the kind of food that you talked before.
Oh.
Is it good?
So good.
Just give me like 5 more minutes to
Yeah.
make it boiled, and it will be even better when you eat the hot soup mixed together with the crunchiness of the fish.
So when it comes to dishes or recipe from Asia and it involves broth and soup, it usually gets better when it gets overnight.
Yes.
Does it also happen the same thing
Exactly.
with this particular soup?
Yes, so if you have a lot of leftover, please just throw it away. You can even freeze it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, put it in the freezer for like about a month, not more than a month. Then you can preheat it again while you want it, because you cannot eat this every day, right? This is like a dish that you eat maybe once in a week.
Yeah.
So you cannot eat like today and then tomorrow you eat again. So just put it in the freezer, and or if you want to have like hot pot or shabu shabu,
Yeah.
you can use it again, and then it's just like a stock.
Oh, yeah, that is
But-
actually true.
Please make sure that you put the all ingredients on the side first. Don't mix everything and then freeze it. So the one that you only freeze it is the
Yeah.
stock, not the vegetable and the tofu, because it will taste different when you put it on the freezer and then you reheat it back again.
So remember just to put the broth inside the fridge, not to mix all the contents and also all the things inside. So in case you missed the recipe that Fania have given you, these are actually the things that you've been waiting for. So fish malatang, you have infused oil, spice infused oil. Remember the chili, the garlic, and all the spices, cloves, peppercorn, and stuff like that. You need vegetable oil, star anise, and you might need. This is actually the key ingredients that Fania mentioned before. Szechuan peppercorn. Remember, Szechuan peppercorn. You can buy it online or in the
Yes,
stores?
in the stores, but most of it on the Chinese supermarket,
Okay.
not the regular supermarket. And then you just mix all together and make a good broth, make a good fish soup and fish malatang.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just pour everything together. A very easy recipe, but a very distinctive
Oh,
recipe.
yes.
And it's so good when you eat with the family togetherness, because this is a big portion.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes when we are like in the Chinese tradition or in Asia, we always
Yeah.
eat together in
Yes,
a family.
true.
So it's like the festive thing when you eat a big fish or a big tofu or with a big things inside. It's actually like a hot pot, but you can make it also a soup.
Okay, so remember, you can use any kind of fish. If you want to use chicken, you can use chicken. If you want to use other seafood, you can use seafood. But it is actually, I'm telling you, it is best with fish.
And you know, Hans, one more thing. Actually, this kind of this recipe that I give to you, you can make it for a fried. So you don't put the water. So you just mix everything together, become like a chicken mala. Mix like what you call like kung pao chicken.
Kung pao chicken.
So it's a dry. You can also use fish, but not with the tongue. So it's like mala chicken or like a mala fish.
So basically, you can take out the
water,
broth
yes,
outside of
yes,
this,
yes.
but you can keep the recipe on its own.
Just saute it.
Yeah, just saute?
Yes, and just make it like stir fry.
I see. All right, guys, I'm sorry, but I have to finish it off. I'm sorry. You get to see only. Now we're off for another short break. In the meantime, don't forget to follow our social media accounts if you haven't done already. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at See Today News. So stay tuned.